everyone, and welcome to His and Hers Movie Reviews, where we spend money so that you don't have to.
And today we're going to review the long-awaited Deadpool.
Finally.
He was super fanboying the other day. Oh god.
You can see it in our last video. I lost all words.
He didn't know what to do with his hands. So pretty much the movie's about a rogue mercenary who undergoes an experiment to try to cure him from his cancer, like we saw from the trailer. And he turns into his alter ego, Deadpool. Ready to get into your 60 to 60 non-spoiler movie review with our score? Go.
Alright, right off the bat, I want to say that I love this movie. I loved it. I was not disappointed at all. The way that the story was told worked perfectly. The breaking of the fourth walls was it worked amazingly. I thought it was gonna get kind of old and weird because it's a movie that we're watching, but it worked great. The humor was like non-stop, and the way that the director told the story, which was through a series of flashbacks and flash forwards, and I thought it was gonna get a little confusing, but it wasn't confusing at all. It actually worked perfectly well. Another thing that I really enjoyed about this movie was actually the love story, because believe it or not, it was a love story, and it didn't bother me at all. I don't really like love stories in my comic book movies, but it worked great. So, for this one, I had to work backwards. What didn't I like about the movie? And I couldn't come up with anything. So I'm going to give this movie 5 out of 5.
Alright. Oh my goodness, you were kind of close. I was like, 5 seconds. I was like, he's not going to make it.
I just didn't want to stop in the middle of my...
Okay, I'm
ready.
How do you think about this? So I'm going to have to go along. As it goes. Okay, go. Okay, so right off the bat, I give it a 5 out of 5. Like he said, I had to think about things that I didn't like about the story, about the plot, about the action, about the humor. Like I had to think about things that I didn't like, and I'm trying to compare it to okay, I gave The Force Awakens. We gave it also a 5 out of 5, but it's different. It's so different from any other freaking movie we've ever seen, ever. I don't know. It was freaking awesome. I was excited to see this movie.
30 seconds.
I'm also very excited to see Batman vs. Superman, and I'm super duper, I'm beyond excited to see Suicide Squad. So I wasn't as excited to see this one, but like I said, I gave it a 5 out of 5. Just, it had me laughing from the credits to the end credits. So it was just it was too much, and it was a lot, and I liked it. But it was enough gore, enough action, enough humor, enough seriousness, enough love, lovey-dovey stuff, which it was a really well-rounded movie. So that's my review.
Nice.
So this is a non-spoiler review.
So yeah, we're not gonna get into a lot of spoilers, but as you can tell by what we both said, we both kind of enjoy the way the story was told, and like what she stated it perfectly, that the action mixed with the actual love story mixed with the humor, it worked extremely well for the fact that it was freaking hilarious.
Yes, and it was a superhero movie.
Yeah, it was freaking hilarious, yet that didn't take away from the relationship, which I thought was great. I couldn't see anybody, I couldn't see Deadpool with another character that wasn't this character. And it worked great in the couple of, I don't want to spoil it, but, I'm just not going to say anything. So,
but it tied in with the X-Men universe.
And I thought that was great.
Colossus and what's the girl? I forgot her name.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead, something
that one. They did awesome.
Yeah, they were a really good addition to this movie, and I was actually kind of nervous about that also. How are you going to introduce PG-13 characters into an R-rated world? And I thought they did it perfectly. Not to keep saying perfectly, but they did it perfectly because of the fact that, first of all, these two characters never cursed, never did anything bad, so they still fit in their own reality within Deadpool's universe, and I thought that was just handled perfectly well. And as far as the other actors like T.J. Miller and the girl that played Vanessa, which I can't remember her name, but they did great. Even Blind Al, I love Blind Al.
She was awesome,
and I wish I would have seen more of her. Yeah,
that's the only, I think. But that's so minor compared to the whole scope of it.
Yeah, that's right. That right there is trying to nitpick at things, because if I had to nitpick at a couple of things, I could, but it's almost going out of my way
Exactly.
to come up with something I didn't like.
But that's it. We're no more because we want to get into the spoiler review. So like that's it. Okay, bye.
Right. So over here, instead of featuring our last video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna feature our spoiler review. So if you watch this and you're not afraid of knowing a little bit more about the movie,
Or
it
you
doesn't
saw
bother
the
you, or
movie.
you saw the movie already.
Down there, guys.
Click down there and let's talk about it. Don't leave too spoilery comments in this one. Leave them over there and we can talk about it because I'm like anxious to like get everything out of my.
I'm ready. It's right here at the tip of my tongue.
So yeah.
Can't go anymore. Okay, guys. So it's very important to know before you go.
Just in case it blows.
And this one didn't. Chimichanga style.